So I spent a better half of the day dropping the gearbox, reinstalling the gearbox with the hydro clutch, throat bearing, getting some help on the way, but car is on 99% complete, and my energy and time for the project is almost 99% complete as well. So at this point, just need some fluids, you need coolant, gearbox oil, transfer case oil, which I'm trying to put together myself. Plan to run a thicker grade with some additives such as molybdenum, a lot of other fancy stuff that I'm trying to formulate based on the design of the gears. That's a whole other chapter, but I've done it before on my Lancer that ran for 15,000, and that was perfect. I have an issue with the thinness of the oil available, both OEM and aftermarket. They're too thin. So yeah, said it just needs fluid, and there are a few minor wiring stuff. Need connector for the fuel pressure sensor. I need to fix an issue with the 5 volts on the map sensor. I need some stainless steel bolts for the coils, and then manifold needs to be sandblasted and cerakoted. But as I said, 99% complete. My energy is at 99%. This project took me 2 months, and that includes every single thing: intake, exhaust, manifold, every single thing. Buying the parts, getting the parts here, doing necessary wiring, CNC in the bracket for the coils, modifying the engine, then disassembling the engine, fixing the issue with piston number 3, now throat bearing change. So yeah, that's taken 2 months and the better part of my energy right now for these type of things. Focus now, well, I want to put my focus on the M3, and that is primarily because the M3 build is a first of its kind. It's an N63TU in a E92 M3. Known to be notoriously unreliable engine, but it makes good power, very good power. And I have access to the engine and everything, so just want to complete the build. And on top of all of that, it has never been done before. It is notoriously difficult. It is a notoriously difficult build. It is not like this. It is not like I ever build. It is not like putting a 2J in that E92. It is not like pick any other swap. It is notoriously difficult, and that is the attractive part. A bit like this is relatively straightforward. This, I can close my eyes and do this. Wiring and everything, I've been doing it for 10 years now, so this is very easy, very straightforward. So I want to get through to the E92 M3. I want to complete that. I want to complete the chassis. I want to get the engine running, and that will be a milestone that is a lot better than even if I make 800, 890. Yeah. And then I have some other projects to complete. I have 2 cars here that I want to finish by the end of this month. We have the Jeep, we have the Eva 6 that I hope to finish the wire loom by next weekend. So the time allotted to this car is basically finished. It's over. But hopefully next week it drives okay without breaking down or anything, and then once it does that, then if I make 700 horsepower with current, I plan to run a 5 bar. I only have a 3.5 bar right now, 32, 33 horsepower. I should be able to make around 700. So, I also need another fuel pump. One of the pumps are bad. So make 700 horsepower the current iteration. It can then go into hibernation for a bit and then back out probably December for completion. But energy is right here right now, and interest. I've been doing Mitsubishi for 10 years. I've built countless Mitsubishis. I've wired well over 200. I have tuned well over 100. I have done every single Mitsubishi swap in every single chassis known to man, except Everton. Yeah. So it's just Mitsubishi is at its closing chapter. I feel old. I just want to get through to another platform, complete that platform. I also have the Lancer to finish. Minor stuff. It's driving already. So Demon Ever pretty much has its last week. So we'll see how it turns out. Nice.